I left college because I didn't want to practice medicine. I wanted to practice real health. And it took me a while to put it so clearly. But now I know without a doubt, after working 8 years in dentistry and working with the top dentist, trust me, you want a good dentist. You don't want a bad one. And if you have a good dentist, like a biologic holistic ozone using one, it's probably one of the best experiences for your health that you can have. If you have a old school conventional thinking, one that still pushes fluoride and thinks root canals is okay and hasn't done the research themselves, because if they tell you that root canals are safe and they're doing, like, they're making money off of it, then it tells you what their incentives are. And that's why we have to get rid of the perverse incentives with healthcare. And the first and best thing that we can do is do our part. It makes no sense for us to make bad decisions, bad choices, and ruin our health and then show up to a doctor and expect them to just heal us all and do everything for us. It doesn't work that way. And so what we have to do instead is learn how to keep ourselves healthy. And as they say, the self-diagnosis or is the new self-care, we really want to know, how do we understand when we're in a good state, when we're healthy, when we're doing well? Like, when are we creating states of healing in ourself and in our life? And then when are we doing the things that destroy the chances we ever will be healthy? And we should know what these things are. I mean, a lot of people understand, or maybe they've heard, the quote that if you sit down for more than 5 or 8 hours in a day, that it can take off years, several years of your life, right? Having a sedentary lifestyle is not a good thing. But then they also don't mention, if you do sit down for 5 hours, but if you also work out extremely and intensely for 2 or 3 hours to offset that, it's fine, right? We're actually seeing that your muscle mass, not like bodybuilder, elite, extreme, but like, having higher amounts of muscle in your body is a lot better. And we're seeing those people live longer than people that are emaciated and don't have high levels of muscle. And so it's good to have a protein rich or a nutrient dense, is more important, diet. And it's important to know when you're on the right track. So what I'm doing is I'm creating these tools for people that want to be healthy, like a framework of 8 habits. And you can read these frameworks, but it's hard to keep yourself on track. So if you want an app, I've been working on an app that helps you just take a selfie of your tongue, and it actually gives you your stress, your hydration, even your digestion levels from the photo, because your tongue is the most coded area of your body. So if you want to check this out, it's completely free. I'll actually pay for your first full scan if you just DM me or comment tongue down below.